Hello everyone, this will be a video just giving you a look through my 84 Entertainment Mediabook collection. This will probably be the first of a few videos where I go through my collection. This is primarily for the guys on the Facebook page, the Mediabook fans Facebook group. Hi guys. So if any of you have a question regarding any of these releases I'm about to show, just leave a question on YouTube or on Facebook. So yeah, we'll get the video started with a couple of padded Mediabooks, which are excellent quality. I really don't have enough of these on the shop. I do love them. They have like a fake leather cushioned effect, really good quality. And the first of those being Lucio Fulci's Don't Torture a Duckling. Great film, one of his best. Next we have Army of Darkness, which was essential for me to own because I have the very nice UK steelbook, but it doesn't have the director's cut on Blu-ray. It only comes included as a standard definition DVD from what I remember. But this one has all the cuts of the film. It is packed with features. It's one of the best releases of the film out there. So I'm very pleased to have this in the collection. Okay, from here on all the covers will be the standard Mediabook covers. And the first of those being Angel Heart. Great film, really enjoyed this one. Some genuinely creepy moments in this. This one I've enjoyed over the years. Angel Heart. Next we have the Crazies remake, which was okay. It was not too bad. I still prefer Romero's original, but it's a decent watch, yeah. Next we have The Children, which is a low budget film. It's enjoyable. It really does deserve a better release itself, and a remastered one at that. This one's just a DVD only. So that's The Children. Next we have The Devil's Rock, which is also good. A bit of Full Moon now with Doll Man. I'm not the biggest Full Moon fan, to be honest. I saw this one going for cheap, so I thought I'd grab it. I really like the cover on it, but it's a watchable film. It's good. Next we have David Cronenberg's The Fly, which is one of my favourite films. It's superb. The practical effects are top class. I remember watching this as a child for the first time, and I didn't eat for nearly a week. It was so disgusting. But it's a film that's remained a favourite of mine. Absolutely love it. So that's The Fly. And next we have The Faculty from the 90s. This is one of the better films from the 90s. It wasn't really a great decade for horror, to be honest, not for me anyway. But I really did enjoy this one. It's really good, really entertaining. It's got a great cast, and it deserves a better release, a proper collector's edition release, because all releases up until now, from my knowledge, have been bare bones. But it deserves better. And this is an excellent cover. This cover went very quickly. It goes for a bit of money now, so I was glad to secure a copy before it went out of print. So that's The Faculty. Next you have another excellent, morbidly beautiful cover here. It's fantastic. This is Hazard Jack. The film isn't that great, to be fair, but it's worth having on the shelf just for this cover for me. I love it. So that's Hazard Jack. Next we have a couple of Hills of Eyes films. These are the newer ones, with the remake here, which is another excellent remake. I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it better than the first, Wes Craven's original, sorry. I thought it was superb. I thought that the mutants are excellent. They get some good gore. It was just really intense at times. And the second one, part 2, itself is also decent. It's a lot better than Wes Craven's part 2, that's for sure. So that's The Hills of Eyes, the two newer films. Next, moving on, we have The Howling, which I don't tend to like as much as other people out there, but the werewolf transformation sequences are jaw-dropping. They are really good. But I do prefer other werewolf films out there, to be fair, to be honest, sorry. Next we have Leviathan, a good underwater sci-fi horror thriller, which types of films I do enjoy, and this is a really good one. Peter Weller. And another great remake here. This is Mother's Day. Another one I enjoy better than the original. It's really brutal and violent, home invasion type film. Excellent. If you haven't seen it, well worth checking out. Next we have Fright Night 2, which is really good fun, a worthy sequel to the first one. I do absolutely love Fright Night, and this one brings on more entertainment for sure. If you haven't seen it, it's well worth seeking out. Should get a UK release part 2, really. It deserves it. Okay, next we have Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. This is the work print edition. It's not in the best shape, but for collectors and fans of the series, it's worth having, for me anyway, because I do like part 4. It's a shame we didn't get what the director originally intended, but this is good to have anyway. It's a superb cover, I love this one. Next we have Misery, which we all know about. Great film. Guillermo del Toro's Mimic. This is the director's cut. To be honest, I didn't notice that much of a difference between the theatrical and director's cut, but still, a very good film all the same. Next we have some early Argento with Cat of Nine Tails. One of his tamer efforts, but it's still very good. A good watch. Next we have P2, a good little cat and mouse thriller. Quite bloody in places. This is really good suspenseful watch. Set around Christmas, I think, Christmas Eve, so I like to watch this one over Christmas. Next we have a couple of tales from the Crypt movies, starting with Demon Knight, which is absolutely brilliant. My favourite of these two. Billy Zane was excellent in this one. It's got really good gore and good, few good laughs in it as well. More so with Bordello of Blood. Got some good gore, some laughs. I really like these two. Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight. Moving on, bit of trauma, yeah. Return to Nukem High, Volume 1. I'm not the biggest trauma fan, but I have to be in the right kind of mood. It's a bit silly at times, but it does provide some good gross gore and some mildly amusing moments. I still will be looking out for Volume 2 when it gets released. Next we have the absolutely crazy Poultrygeist, which is probably my favourite trauma film, which is very surprising because I don't really like musicals, and like I said, I'm not a trauma fan, but for some reason this one hit the mark. I thought the songs were hilarious. Very amusing. Moving on, we have a bit of cheesy low budget sci-fi fun with Parasite. Terror must be another alternate title. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is in 3D, and it comes with a pair of 3D glasses as well. I think Demi Moore's in this one as well. She was quite young in it. Up next we have The Strangers, which does have some genuinely hair-raising moments. It's a great film. I do like this one. I really need to check out the second one when it gets a Blu-ray release. Next we have The Psychic. More Fulci films. Another Fulci film here, yeah. I can't remember much about this one. I've only seen it once, and I was drifting in and out of sleep, but I remember it was decent. I remember there was a good twist ending. I need to go back and revisit this one. So that's The Psychic. Next up we have the brilliant Suspiria, which is my favourite Argento film. Absolutely excellent. I know there's a few gripes regarding this release, the colour scheming of it or something like that. But to be honest, the film is so good. Like, I watched it in black and white and still just absolutely love it. So that's Suspiria. Moving on, we have Tourist Trap. Very creepy film. I know the Blu-ray from Full Moon and 88 Films was a bit botched. It was missing some seconds and scenes. But this is fully uncut, this particular release, and it also comes with a CD soundtrack. I still think there's room for improvement with regards to the picture quality, but for now this will be this will do for now. It's really good. Next we have the two Wolf Creek films. We have Wolf Creek 1 here and Wolf Creek 2. I love both of these. I prefer part 2. It's a bit more playful and adds a bit more of a fun side to it, and it's got some excellent kills and really impressive gore effects too. So that's the Wolf Creek films. Moving on, we have Graveyard Shift with an excellent cover, which reminds me of the VHS days. I used to see this one on the shelves when I was a kid, roaming around the aisles. So I'm very glad to have it on the shelf in this particular edition. So that's Graveyard Shift. Next we have the absolutely mental British sci-fi film Extro. Very good. I really enjoyed this one. I didn't expect it when I was quite late to the game with regards to this one. I'd heard about it for many years, and when I finally got around to watching it, I realised what all the fuss was about. I would like to see the sequels as well. But that's Extra. Next up we have Witch Trap with Linnea Quigley, which is good fun. And lastly, for the horror titles anyway, we have Event Horizon, which is another excellent 90s horror film. Absolutely brilliant. Love this one. And this is the remastered edition, which does fix the framing issues which were present on the previous collector's edition Blu-ray. But this one does a good job. And now we have 3 non-horror 84 Entertainment media books, starting with a bit of Van Damme. We have Bloodsport, classic stuff. We have Leon, or AWOL, or Lionheart, however you call this one. This is another classic Van Damme. And lastly, we have a bit of Stallone, Lock Up, which is a film of his that doesn't often get talked about very often. But it's very good. I grew up watching this one, so I've got a soft spot for it. So there you go, guys. That concludes my video of my 84 Entertainment media book releases. Like I said at the start, if you have a particular question about any of these releases, just feel free to leave a message on either here on YouTube or on Facebook. So yeah, take care everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.